Thank you, Wombat. It's time for news, multi-platforming, and Wombat's awesome Apex Assault. Apex Assault is dying so quickly, I think we need to change this segment name really quickly.
How about Wombat's
Skyrim
sinkhole?
Right.
Are you still?
Right.
Are you still?
How about Skyrim sinkhole?
Depressed?
I am still playing
Okay.
Skyrim. I'm almost. My character, I think, is level 18 now.
Skyrim sinkhole of depression.
Yep.
Of sadness.
Skyrim sinkhole of sadness.
Yes.
I finished the Dark Brotherhood over the weekend.
Oh, there was a Skyrim-related question for you somewhere.
Yeah.
Games and
I don't know.
Groceries wanted to know how many shouts have you unlocked so far?
A good amount, but I don't know the number. I didn't.
Okay, a
like,
good
look it
amount.
up. A good
We'll go
amount.
with
Let's
that.
say 7. 7?
That's a good amount.
Yeah. Is that a good amount? I have that cool one.
Psst,
that
just
when
make
you
up
do
a
the
number.
shout-
He doesn't know.
I know. I have that shout that when you shout it, you could see where all the enemies are in front of you because they turn red even if they're behind walls.
Neat.
I kind of like that shout. That's a useful shout. It's like, oh, there's 3 guys behind that wall. I better just open the door and pull out a sword and kill them real quickly.
As opposed to what else
that's
you were going
pretty
to be
much
doing in Skyrim.
Exactly, as opposed to opening the door and just killing them real quickly.
But you know exactly where they're going to be. When you
But I
open
know
that door.
exactly how many people I'm going to... I also unlocked the decapitation skill in one-handed, which is also totally worth it for no other reason than I just lopped a guy's head off.
Huh.
And, it's funny every time.
Huh.
Ed is literally funny every time.
Right.
That's not even sarcasm.
Yep, I get it.
I highly recommend that.
Huh. I always go for those perks. Decap
Yeah.
perks.
Mm-hmm. You gots to.
Yes. What about, should we talk about the
What
NPDs?
about us? Yes, NPDs from March 2019. The top 10 games are starting from number 10, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Number 9, Yoshi's Crafted World. Number 8,
Glaven.
GTA 5. I know, I lost I had a stroke in the middle of that one.
That's okay.
Number 7, NBA 2K19. Number 6, Red Dead Redemption 2. Number 5, Super Smash Bros.
Wow.
Ultimate. Number 4, Devil May Cry 5.
Wow.
Super Smash.
Number
I'm
3,
still impressed with Super Smash. Is in there.
MLB 19, The Show. Number 2, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Easy Mode Edition. And number 1 is The Division Dose.
Dose. The dose.
The Dose. The D-Dose.
I've played The Division 2 and Red Dead Redemption 2 and Super Smash.
Can you remember the last time
And
the game that was the number 1 seller the month before didn't crack the top 10 the following month?
Oh, Anthem?
Yeah, is that unusual? I honestly
Yeah,
don't know.
it depends on
I
the-
feel like it's
Well,
unusual,
It depends on the month, probably.
Yeah, it probably depends on the month.
right? I feel like that's weird.
But considering this isn't like a big release window, maybe, that it should be on there. I mean, look, GTA 5 is still on there.
I don't know how many copies number 10 sold
Right. But
in the month of March. Like, if you tell me that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 only sold like 150,000 copies, and that means that Anthem sold less than that by whatever it is, that's kind of sad.
well, the word, at least you know that the word gets out. I mean, it was probably very high. What was it on, the month that it charted? What was it last month?
It was number 1.
Yeah, so the word got out, and maybe that month was, I don't know. I don't remember what else came out that month, but
Not much.
I don't know if you can draw it's got to be super unusual for that to happen, I would think.
Like, went from selling really well to not selling at all, essentially.
And isn't there some article about, I don't know, wasn't there a patch or something, and it I don't know, made
So
something
there was
worse
a big
or
patch
something?
there was a big patch this week that came out, and it had one of the big changes was one of the things that I had complained about from playing my my 10 hours,
Mhm.
which I don't think I played more than 2 hours of.
Uh-oh.
Because it had that whole thing where you had to go back to the fort, that first person story mode
Oh,
thing.
Fort Seasickness?
Yeah, exactly, which was just boring and pointless. And also is the only time you could go and see your weapons and change your weapons and change your gear and all that stuff. Well, now you don't have to do that anymore.
It's all in
What happened to
just
all
a menu.
what happened to all my friends there?
Well, you could still go,
Oh,
but now
okay.
you just don't have to.
Oh, okay. I see. Because I was gonna say, like, you actually do stuff there. So
You can now launch a new mission from the expedition screen without
Okay.
having to go back to the fort. And you can access the forge during missions. And, free play. So you can just be playing the game and then say, you know what, this gun isn't working for this bad guy. Maybe I should swap it out for a better gun. And you can do that in the mission.
Right.
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty clear that they just that we've already discovered from the Jason Schreier article that they don't know what they're doing. So
No. Now, if you recall when the game came out, they also released their roadmap for the game.
right.
That apparently is not happening. So, for every positive, there may be a negative. Like, I think there was supposed to be some story missions or something that was supposed to come out this month.
There was
that
supposed to be a lot of
apparently-
free content or something, and
Yeah, and that's been pushed indefinitely.
makes sense.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's all I have to say about Anthem. I don't really have the game. It's my boss
I have
loves it.
2 copies of the game now.
You're helping.
My
You're
boss
doing your
loves
part.
it and plays it all the time. So he tells me I should be playing it, and I'm like, yeah, it's not going to happen.
I'm gonna play it.
You play it. You have fun.
I will. I
think you
finished
will, too.
Trials of the Blood Dragon.
How's that?
This is a Trials game that came out in 2016 that I just randomly
I
played
know
this,
what it
this
is. Yeah. Riding a. I was going to say riding a motorcycle, but it's not. I played some of that.
Some of it is.
Yeah.
Some of it's
That's
riding.
with the kids of the action guy.
Yeah, kids of that. That's a weird game. Because-
It's so definitely weird.
Like half the game is traditional Trials, and half of it's like bad platforming and shooting, and then there's weird, like they start doing weird stuff with like zero gravity and the level flipping around, and it's interesting. I enjoyed it. At the same time, it like I didn't feel the same need with the other Trials games. Like the other Trials games, you're like really like honing your craft of like getting through the levels. This one, it was like, I got a C on that. That's fine. I don't need to go back and play that again. I don't know. I don't know why I played it, but I did. I think
For the same reason that I'm playing Skyrim.
well, slightly different. I'd never played it before, and I meant to get around to it. Also, that new Trials game is out, so I figured I would play one that I already had rather than spend $20 on the new one.
I was say, isn't the new one only like $20?
It came out at 40 and it quickly got to 20.
Oh, okay.
But it's a Ubisoft
seen
game.
it.
That's what happens. Like it's 2 weeks after the Ubisoft game comes out, it's $20 off every time.
Yep.
So
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it easy to plan your shopping.
it does. I appreciate
Yes.
their consistent roadmap of Ubisoft sales.
Of value.
Right.
Anything else about the NPDs that we need to talk about? I haven't looked at them.
People are
I
still
thought
buying
we-
GTA 5 and NBA
It's
2K.
unbelievable. GTA 5. And the crazy thing about when you see GTA 5 on this list and NBA 2K, but GTA 5 is older, much older, obviously. The crazy thing is the real money's not even coming from that. The real money's coming from the online stuff that they have in there.
Well, quite a bit of that is in 2K as well.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying GTA's been around. Well,
Yeah.
But NBA is the
course.
same fucking thing every year. It just doesn't matter that there's a 9 at the end of this one and not an 8. It's a platform at this point.
Somebody looking at the NPDs every month at EA just going, God, how did we screw this up? How did we screw this up so bad?
Right. I mean, yeah, totally. They were the boss. And who knew? Yeah. If they only knew, I feel like if EA figured out just a little bit earlier how much money they could have made from the microtransactions in a great NBA game, they would have invested big, like Madden dollars into it.
FIFA money.
FIFA dollars.
Not quite that much, but yeah.
But maybe.
Maybe. I mean, it's NBA
Yeah.
certainly has more of a worldwide reach than NFL.
It's definitely a lost opportunity for them. But are they still making? Is there another NBA Live game coming out? No.
We'll find out at EA Play, I guess.
I noticed that EA Play, that's their E3 thing every year. It's a day shorter this year, probably because Anthem bombed so bad. They lost.
Are you even going to make it to EA Play?
Yeah. What do you mean? Sunday, right?
Yeah, is that our Sunday night?
Yeah.
It closes at 7.
It ends at 7. Let's go at night. It's
Yeah.
too hot during the day. They had no shade. It's very important that I be in the shade.
We're very early in E3 planning.
Yeah, but I plan out the shade very far in advance where my shade is going to be. I don't like the sun.
I'm interested to see what EA has at their EA Play this year.
Hopefully Migos again. Hopefully we could catch Migos this time. At night, I think, is when they have the band.
I think that's Saturday, probably.
No, but they had one. They have them both nights. They had them both days, or every night. I think last year. It's very important. We missed Sophie Tucker last year. You don't know who that is. It's okay.
I got a headband.
You got a headband last year?
Yeah. An NBA Live headband for playing NBA Live.
Great. All right. What else we got here in Wombat's?
Didn't Sophie Tucker die like 40 years ago?
It's an electronic music group. It's not a person.
Oh,
It's two
Sophie
people.
Tucker.
It's two people.
Oh, okay.
It's Sophie spelled with a 0 instead of an O.
Probably. I'm not 100% sure. SOFI, I believe.
Oh, not SOPHIE.
No. And Tucker with 2 Ks and no C.
Look up. Okay, everyone's homework is to go to Spotify and listen to Best Friend by Sophie Tucker.
Featuring Nervo.
I will not be doing that.
You've probably already heard it as an intro on this show. Not you,
I have
Wombat,
not.
but our listeners. Wombat doesn't listen to my intros or outros unless I selectively edit them and send it to him.
No, I've been listening to a lot of Lord Huron lately. They're pretty good.
Sounds great. What else we got here in multi-platform?
I'm just saying. I listen to different music than you.
That's fine.
You're allowed to talk about yours.
Well, I'm
but
not
if
talking
we're
about my
mine-
music. We're talking about E3.
Yeah, you're talking about Sophie Tucker.
Yeah, we're talking about E3's event last year. I mean, EA's event last year at E3.
I don't think so. You're lying.
I think I took a picture of their...
You are lying. Stop lying.
I know I mentioned to somebody.
You don't even know how to take a picture.
I've taken pictures. I can
you
prove.
have done nothing of the sort.
All right.